Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another spooky Halloween video. Today we're taking a look at what's on Peacock for Halloween of 2022. Now, as I said in some of the past videos, I'm trying to find the Halloween movies and TV shows, not just horror, but Peacock actually calls their stuff Halloween horror, so it is what it is. And I do think, looking at most of it, they do kind of push more of the horror movies than anything else. But there are a lot of other things on here as well. So we're going to take a look at it here today. Before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. Today we're taking a look at what's on Peacock for Halloween of 2022. But before we get into that, I do want to thank all of our subscribers. If you are a new subscriber from the last video, you will see your name scrolling across the bottom. And all of our subscribers, you will see your name scrolling across the side. Again, we want to thank all of our subscribers as you're helping us get to where we want to be. Our next milestone is 500 subscribers, and we're on our way there, so thanks again. If you've not yet subscribed and you'd like to do so, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future content. And if you guys do like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and dive in. Alright guys, so over here we are looking at comicbook.com for this one. This was the best article I could find that really kind of breaks everything down here. Now, I will tell you, this is a massive article. I don't know if it's got every movie and TV series, but it's got quite a bit, and I don't think we're going to be able to cover the whole thing without this being a super crazy long video. So some of it we are going to kind of scroll through, but if there is something that you want to see, of course, pause it and kind of take a look at it here, or you can pull up this article for yourself over on comicbook.com. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here. So let's go ahead and go down the list here. So we got some Peacock original series, The Toolbox Killer. Looks like it came out September 23rd. We have Unidentified with Demi Lovato. It looks like that started September 30th. Then we have One of Us is Lying, streaming October 7th. Create the Escape, also October 7th. We have Snoop and Martha's Very Tasty Halloween, streaming October 21st. Now here we have the big long list. We have some freaky franchises, which I believe is going to be one of the categories when we head over to Peacock. So we have the Child's Play or the Chucky franchise. We have Friday the 13th or Jason. We have some Gremlins. We have Leprechauns. We have the Nightmare on Elm Street or Freddy series. We have Phantasm, we have Predator, we have Psycho, we have all the Saws, which I think I still have yet to see Jigsaw. I'll have to double check and see. I don't remember if I've seen it yet or not, but I do think that I read an article the other day, they're coming out with a new one, so if you are a Saw fan, we got to take a look out for that. We do have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, we've got Dracula, we've got The Mummy, The Invisible Man, Werewolf, some other Dracula stuff here, more Mummy, Frankenstein, Son of Dracula. We have a lot of Elvira's stuff here. And then we move on to our next category here, which is Creepy Classics. Now some of this looks like it might be repetitive, so they might put some things in other categories so you can kind of find it in multiple ways here, but we have some more werewolf stuff. It Came from Outer Space, Night Monster, Night of the Living Dead, Phantom of the Opera, some more Dracula, Frankenstein. Alright, and then we move on to our family friendly. Now, this list doesn't appear to have a lot of family-friendly stuff. I don't know, again, if it's a complete list. I'm not sure how much family-friendly stuff they have, but some of the other streaming services that we did for Halloween so far tend to have a bit of family-friendly stuff. This looks like a short list, so I'm not exactly sure how much they really have, but looking at it here, we have A Monster in Paris, we have E.T., Ghost Squad, Gremlins, we got Howard Lovecraft, Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, Little Monsters, Monster High Haunted, Little Witch, The Monsters, and Snoop and Martha's Very Tasty Halloween. Then we're going to move on to Funny Frights. And it looks like we've got American Werewolf in London, Bride of Chucky. Let's see what we got here. Decoys, some Friday the 13th here. I guess that one they considered to be more of a comedy. Gremlins, Hansel and Gretel, Seed of Chucky, Slither, Tales from the Hood, The Burbs, Cabin in the Woods, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Tyler Perry's Boo 2. Then we're going to move on to Real Life Killers. So we're going to kind of just start skimming through here because there's, like I said, quite a bit of stuff here. So you guys can head over here and check it out for yourself. But we do have some of the real life killers, so they're going to be more of like the documentary type stuff here. We've got Slasher Cinema. Again, I think they're kind of putting some extra stuff in here. I don't remember seeing Black Christmas. Let's see, we got the Friday the 13th Nightmares. Alright, so a lot of these, like I said, are repetitive here, but we got Lake Alice, I believe was a different one, Prom Night, Sleepaway Camp, The Fun House, The Hills Have Eyes 2. Then we're going to move on to Alien Encounters. So we're going to have Aliens, let's see here, Men in Black, Prometheus, The Fourth Kind, They Live. We've got some UFO Chronicles here, and we got that Unidentified with Demi Lovato. Now we're going to move on to Supernatural and Hauntings. A Dead Calling, Annalise, Dead Silence. Looks like that's streaming October 13th. Devil, Haunted Hospital, Hello Mary Lou, Ouija, Rigor Mortis, Rings, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Separation, Amityville Haunting, The Bell Witch Haunting, The Exorcist 3, The Eye. I'm going to kind of scroll down a bit here. The Haunting of Whaley House, The Sixth Sense, The Skeleton Key. So some decent stuff in there. Then it looks like we got the eerie 80s. So we got some of our 80s stuff. Again, some of them are kind of duplicated here, but we got some 80s stuff. Then we break into the 90s nightmares. So we got some of the stuff from the 90s here. Then you got your Halloween themed TV episodes. So like some of the other services do, we have just the Halloween episodes for our shows. So if you just want to kind of tune in and see what those Halloween episodes are, or rewatch them if you will, then we do have a bunch of those. I'm not going to name all of them, but again, feel free to pause it if you need to. As we're scrolling through here, make sure to head over to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and check us out at Real Nerd Circle. You can also head over to thenerdcircle.com. Alright, so it looks like that ends our list over here at comicbook.com. So if you want more information on that, head over to comicbook.com and look for this article here. We're going to actually head over to the Peacock website now and take a look at it there. Alright, now you can yourself head over to peacocktv.com/collections/Halloween, and this is where I'm at right here. Now, we can also, if we scroll all the way down, as I've told you guys before, you do have your collections category, and you can go to Peacock's Halloween Horror and find what I'm looking at now. The only weird thing, and again, these tend to not show up when you're logged in for some reason. So I'm currently not logged in to look at this. It's the only way I can seem to find it is when I'm not logged in. I don't know why they do it like that, but here we have our Peacock Halloween Horror. Alright, so, it gives you a little breakdown here. Halloween Ends, The Black Phone, The Chucky Saga, Saw 1 through 6, Insidious, and so much more. As we keep scrolling down, it tells us Halloween Ends is going to be in theaters and streaming on October 14th. We have new horror movies here. Alright, now they have this little game here, so it looks like the game does change weekly, so it's going to change again October 10th and 20th, or at least unlock new rooms. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek because I don't want to ruin the whole thing, so I'm going to go ahead and start this game, and I'm going to probably cut it off at some point, but if you guys are interested, make sure to head over here and check it out. Again, I can't seem to find this game unless you're on the web and not signed in. I don't know why. If you guys know another way to get to it, leave a comment down below. Let everyone else that's watching this video know how to find this if it's still during the Halloween season here, but let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so it looks like it's a kind of a pick and choose game. So let me know what you guys chose. Oh, you never go down to the basement, at least not alone. Alright guys, we're back from the game. Let me know, did you turn the lights on or off? Alright, so as we scroll down here, so we have Explore Peacock's full Halloween collection, and we have Halloween franchise movies, Halloween movies by decade, family Halloween movies and TV, and as we scroll down some more, we have Halloween movies and TV episodes, so it just kind of gives you some ideas here. Must-watch thriller and horror movies, Halloween specials exclusively on Peacock, so of course you're going to only find these things on Peacock. We have Halloween horror nights on Peacock, and you got some things here. We have comedy Halloween movies, Halloween-themed TV episodes, and then we're going to hit some frequently asked questions. So we're going to see a lot more when we actually sign in. Just want to take a quick peek here. If we say explore all family Halloween movies, let's just see what we get. Alright, so it brings us over to our What to Watch Halloween, Family and Kids Halloween here. And we can see we have Kids Halloween movies, animated Halloween cartoon movies, teen Halloween, comedy and non-scary Halloween movies. Now, of course, these lists you can scroll across here. You can see. So there's definitely more than that list over on comicbook.com had, but some of them, I don't know, it depends on the age group. I don't know if all of these are really family friendly here, but we do have, I definitely don't think Jack Frost is very family friendly. It says non-scary, but I don't know about that one. But we have some more things here. And then we have your Peacock's Halloween Horror here. We have Halloween Horror, and then the game Halloween Nightmare that we played, and then your frequently asked questions. So that's going to be how it brings you when you click on to that family-friendly thing here. We're going to go ahead and head back. All right, so now let's go ahead and sign into our premium account, and let's see what it shows us here. All right, now when you're signed into your premium account, it's going to obviously look just like your normal stuff, but you have your Halloween section up here. Now, even if you go to the same web address bar when you're signed in to that Halloween collection that we were just at previously, it does not show that page. I tried several times while signed in on the browser. I went to the exact same web page and it just kept coming up to here. So I don't really know how you're supposed to access that page and that game if you are signed in. If anyone does know how to do that, let us know in the comments down below. And like I said, when you scroll down to the bottom, it no longer has that big section where you can click collections, so it just kind of takes that option away from us here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click on this Halloween category up top here. And as you can see, it now kind of orients everything to the Halloween section, and it's going to have some ads and stuff scrolling across the top for some of the stuff that you can find here. If you scroll down, you're going to have your Halloween Horror Nights, and again, you can kind of scroll across here and see what they have. You have your freaky franchise and creepy collections, so you can go through if you want to just watch classic monsters, Child's Play, Saw, Psycho, and so forth and so on here. You can see all the different collections that they have here. Then you have Horrors of Blumhouse, so if you are into the Blumhouse stuff here, then you can go through and find that stuff here. Then you're going to have your Final Girls Unite. So I'm assuming that that's going to be like a female lead kind of horror movie stuff here. So there you have that. Then you're going to have your Funny Frights, so it's going to be your more comedic, scary stuff here. You got your TV Terrors, so all your TV shows here. We're going to have Haunted and Hypnotizing. Gonna have Supernatural Stories. And of course, I'm not showing everything here. We have Browse by Decade, so if you want to do the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s, you can break it down that way. So that's just really cool if you really just kind of want to find something based on that decade. That's awesome that they have that. You have your Thrills and Chills. And if you notice, as we're kind of looking through some stuff, it does tell you, streaming only on Peacock. So if you're looking for those Peacock originals or things that are only on Peacock, I should say, then, you can kind of find some of those things as well. And then, of course, the next section is your Peacock originals here. So we can see some of those things here. And of course, at the end of each category, you do have your view all there. Then we're going to go ahead and see our Halloween episodes, so all your TV shows. So we got The Office, Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Modern Family, Vampire Diaries, The Middle, Superstore, Cheers, Roseanne, George Lopez, Psych, Murder, She Wrote. I'm sure there's more, but that's what they're showing us here. And then we have our Carpenter and Craven classics, so if you want to watch any of the classics from them, then we do have those here. We got our horror noir. Got some good stuff in there. We got our far out flicks. We got Still Need a Costume, so similar to, I think it was Hulu maybe, did it where they had some things that I didn't really think were Halloween related, but they were costume related, so kind of similar here. So we're going to have things that would make a good costume that may or may not really be Halloween themed here, but they just want you to watch more of their stuff here. We got those. Then you got your Halloween at Hogwarts, so that's going to be all your Harry Potter stuff here. You got your spooky season. So if you're just looking for, just something for the season here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a horror movie, then you got that here. Then you have your monster mash. So this is, again, I love that they do this with either the decades or, you know, whatever it was, the TV shows, how they break everything into collections. It makes it a lot easier. So you have your zombies, your vampires, your Frankenstein, your werewolves, your mummy, invisible people. So they do a really good job at kind of curating things into collections. You have your dead time stories. You have your queer horror. Then we have Saturday Night Fright, so it's going to be some Saturday Night Live episodes here. We have Alien Encounters. They definitely have no shortage of categories over here on Peacock. As we're taking a look through some of these things here, make sure you guys are following on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle, and you can also check out thenerdcircle.com. And if you guys have not yet subscribed, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any future content here. We have High Octane Horror. We have The Devil Made Me Do It. We even have Hitchcock Presents, so some Hitchcock stuff here. And scrolling down, we're just going to kind of go through a little faster here. We got Little Flocks of Horrors. We have Real Life Killers, Where the Wild Things Are, International Screams, Body Slams and Tombstones. So it's going to be your WWE content here. We have Anthologies to Die For, and Night of the Living remakes. So definitely no shortage of content. They definitely have, you know, things from your TV shows, your movies, and lots of blockbuster stuff here. So there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff for you to have on here to watch. And I like that they break it down into a lot of different collections. So definitely they make it easy to find and easy to navigate. We're going to quickly kind of head over and take a look at it on the app version over on the Roku TV, because I think a question that some of you might have is, what do I get for free? And I may not be able to answer it 100% and give you a full detailed list, but I can kind of give you a little bit of an idea by taking a look at our free version of Peacock over on the Roku TV. So let's head over there and take a look at that now. Alright guys, so here we are over on the Roku TV, and we have Peacock pulled up with our free Peacock subscription. So if you guys just kind of want to know what you're going to get with the free Peacock subscription, it's not going to be a 100% detailed list here, but it'll kind of give you an idea of what you can get for free and give you that idea if it's something that you feel you want to subscribe to premium for the month of October here. So let's go ahead and take a look. So when you go into the app, you're going to have your navigation bar over on the side, and you can go down to Halloween just like we did on the top over on the web. Now, I don't know if it's just over here on the Roku TV or not, but you may notice there's a bit of lag on the app over here. So as I kind of scroll through things, you may notice it's a bit laggy. Again, I don't know if it's a Roku TV thing. I haven't really tested it across other devices, so we're just going to kind of take it here. All right, and as you select that Halloween category over on the side, you'll notice it now again changed over to the Halloween content, just like we did over on the browser. Now, you'll notice if something has that purple feather, then of course that's going to be your premium content. So if you do notice that purple feather, then it means you have to have premium to be able to watch it. So we'll kind of take a look through here. So as we scroll down, you do have your Halloween Horror Nights. Now it looks like that this thing here is free, but as you scroll over to the next item, you'll see it is premium. And as we look at the next movies going across the list here, it looks like most of these are going to need that premium account. So you guys can kind of take a quick note here of what you see that needs premium. A lot of the big content is going to need that premium account, unfortunately. Let's scroll down here, and we have our Freaky Franchise and Creepy Collections. It's going to kind of scroll through some stuff here, but Now we're going to come back and kind of take a look at the collections here in a moment, because on the outside cover of these collections it does not show a purple feather, but it is a collection, so there could be things in the collection that need premium and some things that don't, so we're going to kind of circle back to that. But as we scroll down to the Horrors of Bloomhouse, you're going to see that Insidious does need that premium account. However, it does look like you can watch Insidious Chapter 3. But as we scroll through some of these other movies here, it does look like you do need premium for most of these. It does, however, look like the Dark Web here. Looks like you can watch that without the premium account. And like I said, unfortunately, it's a bit laggy here, so as you noticed, it's trying to kind of catch up with what we're doing here, but you'll notice that there is no purple feather for Dark Web, and also on the next one, I believe it's The Visit here, looks like there is no premium account needed, but then you do notice that the other two do require that premium. As we scroll down to the Final Girls Unite, it does look like it requires premium for your next. But it does look like Black Christmas you can watch for free, as well as Prom Night. But then you will notice that at least a good majority of the Halloween movies do require that premium account, as well as this Leatherface movie and The Psychos. Now it looks like the old When a Stranger Calls, or I should say the original When a Stranger Calls, looks like you do not need premium. So there are a few things here and there that look like you can get away with the free account, but a lot of your big blockbuster titles are going to require that premium. So let's just kind of take a little look through for some more here. We got some funny frights. Looks like you can watch Boo without the premium account, but then you do need premium for some of this other stuff here. So it almost looks as if there's a few items in each category that you can probably get away with the free account, but most of the things are going to require premium. Now, similar to the collections up top that we bypassed for now, you do have the decade collections. Again, on the outside of the collections, they don't show you if premium is required or not, so you'd have to go into each one to really see. We can kind of just pick a decade and just kind of see how it is, but it's going to be too much to go through every single one of them, so we are going to come back to that. It seems as though the Thrills and Chills category has a lot more that are free than premium here. So we're going to head back and just take a look at one or two of the collections just to kind of see here, but I think it looks as though that a good majority of the content is going to be on premium, so you may want to get that premium account if you really want to see some of these things here, but you can get away with a free account. There are some things, it's just not going to be a lot of stuff here. So let's go ahead and head back to one of the collections and take a look here. So let's go into this Zombies collection. And guys, let me know down below if you are a Peacock user. Are you having this slowness as well? Is it just Peacock on Roku? Or are you guys having this everywhere? But let us know in the comments down below. Alright, so now we have the Zombies category open. And let's just kind of scroll through here. And we can see some that don't have that, that feather here. There's not even a whole lot in the Zombies collection, but there were only a few things that were locked. Let's go ahead and head back here. And let's go back and just pick a decade. I'm going to pick the 90s, guys. So let's go ahead with the 90s here. going to take a second for it to catch up here. Alright, and as we see what we got in here, I see, you know, every couple does require a premium account here, but it does look like there's a decent amount of things that you can watch for free. So, you know, you might be able to get away. And again, we only chose just zombies, but there's other collections there, and we only chose 90s. There's, of course, other decades. And let's go back, and we're going to do one more of the collections just to see here what we got. So we had another collections up top here. And let's go with Saw. Let's do a Saw collection here and see how many can we watch for free. Almost none of them. We can watch Jigsaw for free. And that's about it. That may have been a bad collection to choose. We're going to do an extra one here. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do Phantasm. And look at that. It looks like we can watch all the Phantasms for free. So there is some decent, you know, free content on here. So if your question was, can I get free content for Halloween on Peacock? Then the answer is yes. Can you get a lot of free content on Peacock for Halloween? No, not a lot. Can you get good content on Peacock for free for Halloween? The answer is yes and no. You can find some good content. It really depends what you feel is good. If you're really into these, you know, older Phantasm movies, because I don't think they made one recently, 2016. But, you know, if you're into some of the older iconic stuff, then yeah, you can probably get some for free. If you want the latest and greatest stuff, then no, you're probably gonna have to get premium. So I hope that answers the question on what you can get for free over here on Peacock for Halloween of 2022. Alright guys, so I know this video probably turned out a little bit longer than planned because we had a lot to show you, and we wanted to kind of show you some stuff over here on the Roku TV to see what you get for free. So, you know, hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it showed you what you're gonna get on Peacock, whether you do the free or the premium version. But I do think it's worthwhile to get that premium version, even if you do it just for the Halloween season. There's a lot of great stuff over on Peacock. It's great that they have the free version, and yes, you can get some cool stuff for free, but the premium version is also well worth it. You do get a lot of great content, and I think they're only making it better over time. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and of course make sure to follow over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But let me know, what streaming service are you going to be doing for the Halloween of 2022 season? If you guys didn't check out any of the other Halloween streaming videos that I did for Halloween of 2022, make sure to go ahead and check those out and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to check us out on thenerdcircle.com. If there's anything I forgot to mention, I'll leave it in the description down below. And if there's anything you noticed that I forgot, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. And make sure to go to the description of this video and check out our links section. There's a lot of great links in there for you guys to check out, one of which is our Buy Me a Coffee. If you do want to help support the channel, there is no obligation, but there are some ways to help support over at buymeacoffee.com/thenerdcircle, and any support is greatly appreciated. You can also help us out by giving a big thumbs up to this video if you liked it and if it helped you out. It definitely helps us out as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. And please don't forget to share this video across any social media platform that you like. And if you guys have not yet subscribed and you'd like to do so, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. And you can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.